We are at the Asheville-Weaverville Speedway for the 17th race of Season 3 of the SCRL Grand National Series. The number 50 of Kristen Russell leading us to the green flag. Starting beside him is the 51 of Austin Abilene. Rest of the starting lineup here for today's race. All 22 of the full-time drivers are here. The Asheville-Weaverville Speedway has not been made for NR 2003, so we are using the Winchester Speedway dirt version as a replacement track, as it is the closest to that track, a half-mile track. This is the first time we are using the Asheville-Weaverville Speedway as a race here in the Grand National Series. Kristen Russell, for the fourth time this season, has won a pole, so he is the leading pole winner right now. Entering this race, Austin Abilene has a 52-point lead over Sergeant Young. Austin Abilene will be starting second. Sergeant Young will have to be coming all the way back from the 14th position to try and close in on that 51-point lead. In the last round at Heidelberg, Nick Holliday won for the first time here in Season 3. He becomes the only driver to win in all 3 seasons so far in the Grand National Series. He is not here to try and win back-to-back races because he is a part-time driver. So a brand new track here in the Grand National Series, as Kristen Russell is going to try and go for win number 3 after winning earlier in the season at Occoneechee and Martinsville. And now, for those most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
The field is rolling off. Doesn't look like anybody's having any problems. First time we are racing here at the Asheville-Weaverville Speedway. We'll see who will write history here today. Kristen Russell has won the pole. Can he win the race? Pace car is pulled in. And we are green here at Asheville-Weaverville Speedway. Austin Abilene on the high side trying to lead the first lap. Kristen Russell with a good run on the inside line. Can he clear off turn number 2? Looks like he will. He's going to bring Austin Line with him. And in turn number 3. And in turn number 4, Austin Line is not going to catch up. And Kristen Russell will lead lap number 1. Austin Abilene still stuck on the high side, being passed by the 89 of Brent James. And behind him is the 120 car of Brian Gigsby. So Austin Abilene has lost 2, about to be 3 spots. Once Brian Gigsby passes him, looks like he will. In lap number 2 will be Kristen Russell. Austin Line trying to close in. Russell has already won twice this season. Austin Line won at Dayton Speedway several races back. So he's trying to get his second win of the season. Russell trying to go for 3, which will tie him with Dusk Watcher for most on the season. And we are not even halfway through this season yet. And we already have 2 drivers with almost 3 wins. And speaking of Dusk Watcher, there she is. Works her way into the 7th position. Make that 6 as she goes past Austin Abilene. Brian Gigsby is hounding the 4 car of Austin Line. You see Dusk Watcher, she's trying to work on the 89 of Brent James. This will be for 5th. She's pulling the 44 car of Boston Austin with her. And Dusk Watcher will complete the pass on Brent James, as we have completed 5 of the 20 laps. Oh, looks like we got a caution. Whoa, the 88 of Amber Reed. Looks like she spun out in turn 1, so we'll be racing it back. Off the final turn, no surprise here. Kristen Russell will lead them to the caution flag. And I believe when we get this race restarted, we will have exactly 10 laps to go. Well, we'll take a look and see what brought out the first caution of the day and see what happened to Amber Reed. Here's the cause of caution. The number 88 of Amber Reed is racing with the 42 of Ty Wessner. Looks like Amber Reed slides up the track and hits the 42 car. 42 car bounces off the wall, comes back across the track, hits the 88. Amber Reed hits the outside wall, and she's going to go for a spin. Right in front of the path of the 58 car, Brett Davison, right into the driver's door. Gets some right side damage for Brett Davison. Amber Reed gets spun out. The 100 of Jeff Stott and the 82 of Breezy Bisbane also gets damage, I believe. Yep, to the left side of their cars, but not a lot. And Amber Reed spins out, and thankfully she does not get stuck on the high bankings of this track. And this should be a quickie caution. We'll clean this mess up here in turn number 1, and once we do, we will take you back to the restart. And we are back. We're going to get this race restarted with 9 laps to go. No one is out of the race. We still have all 22 cars. Kristen Russell is our race leader. Second is Austin Line. Third is Brian Gigsby. Fourth is Josh Barker. Fifth is Jack Deskwatcher. Sixth is Boston Austin. Seventh is Brett James. Eighth is Mackenzie Dale. Ninth is Chris Kyle. And 10th is Addie Jade. Austin Abilene is currently in the 11th position. He will gain points. Sergeant Young, second in points, right there. He is in 20th out of the 22 cars. The top 14 will receive points. So, as of right now, Austin Abilene, who entered with a 52-point lead, who will at least gain some in this race. Pace cars pulled in, 9 laps to go. Can Kristen Russell hold off the field for yet another win? And there's a green flag. Got a decent jump that time over Austin Line. Austin has never won in this league, so he's going to try for his first win. Kristen Russell blocks the low line. Russell's one of the most difficult drivers to get around. Battle for third. Here comes the 60 car, Josh Barker. Barker wants his first win of the season. And he will easily complete the pass on the 120 car. He's going to try and go for second, and he will. Also was not able to block in time. Austin way wide. Trying to get a run off the high side as here comes Deskwatcher to join the party. Again, Kristen Russell is enjoying this because he is able to pull away. He just has to survive for 6 more laps. Does Josh Barker have enough time as Deskwatcher moves up to third? She's trying to go for 4 wins in this season. We got 6 laps to go. Who has the fastest lap? That will be the 77 car. And who is that right there? That is Mackenzie Dale. About 7/10, the 700ths faster than Kristen Russell. So we got no lap traffic between the front 3, so we'll see if anybody can catch Kristen Russell as we got 5 laps to go. If you get a caution, that could end the race. Which I'm pretty sure Kristen Russell does not mind. Russell is blocking the extreme low. He's going to make sure that nobody gets under him. There comes Boston Austin trying to go for 4th. We got 4 laps to go. Russell's lead is half a second. He's doing everything he can to make sure Josh Barker does not get a run on him. 3 laps to go. Lead is 0.59, so Josh Barker lost 100th of a second. Into turn number 3, into turn number 4. A white flag, 1 lap, no, excuse me, 2 laps to go. I jumped the gun there. Up. Josh Barker cut it down 100th of a second, but he's not going to be able to pass him or catch him when he's cutting down that little, as here comes Boston Austin on Duskwatcher. Into turn number 4. Now it's the white flag. 1 lap to go for Kristen Russell. I mentioned before he won Hillsboro, Akonichi, as well as Martinsville. He won the pole for the 4th time this season. He has led every single lap. And off the final turn, Kristen Russell is going to win the first ever race here at the Asheville-Weaverville Speedway. He scores career win number 3 this season in the Grand National Series. Another win for Kristen Russell. Here are your point standings after the 17th race of the season at Asheville-Weaverville Speedway. Austin Abilene has a 51-point lead over Sergeant Young. Third is Chaka Duskwatcher, 81 points behind. Fourth is Josh Barker, 83 points behind. And fifth is Andrew James, 129 points behind. Rest of the point standings. We will next see you for round number 18 at the Monroe County Fairgrounds. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.